So we are live now. Welcome back everyone to my YouTube channel. This is Mitesh Khatri here again, your law of attraction coach. I and my wife Indu Khatri, we are law of attraction coaches, and we've been training people for the last 17 years on this book called The Law of Attraction. And today we have a very, very special guest with us, and I'm very happy and very proud to introduce Alia Sheikh to all of you here. Let me just make sure that we are all, yes, Alia is definitely on screen with us, and let me just put her name on the top. Yes, perfect. So guys, this is Alia Sheikh, and Alia is one of our senior most students in Platinum. And the reason we have her here today is because a lot of people ask me, what is the best way of learning? And I always say there are two best ways of learning. The first way of learning is obviously knowledge and gaining wisdom through courses. But the second best way of learning in life is always by being inspired by real stories, by real heroes. And I think here we have the real heroine today of her life, which is Alia Sheikh. So Alia, welcome to our introduction of Platinum program and the inspirational stories of Platinum. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so proud that you are here with us, and the kind of results that you've created in your life is absolutely a role model for a lot of ladies. So let's start with you, Alia. Over to you. Maybe you can start with introducing yourself.
Thank you, Mitesh, and thank you, Indu, for having me here on this platform. I would like to introduce myself. I'm Alia. I am born brought up in Pune. I am married. I have almost 2 years toddler at home, my son, Ayan. As a person, I'm a working professional. I have been in the corporate for almost close to 1.5 decades now. And I think, yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Okay, done. So let's start, Alia, with your journey of law of attraction. How do you know me? Let's start with that.
I had met you in one of the leadership transformational training that we had many, many years back. And then after that, I started following you. You used to have those mailers sent, and then one fine day I get a email from you and Indu, from your email ID, that there's this law of attraction workshop that you're doing, and that was at a very minimal fee. I think that was at that time, just very minimal fee.
Very minimal.
And very, very minimal. I mean, I don't even want to say it right now. I was reading about The Secret and all those books and all. So I was very curious, and I had been through your training and I had seen the impact. Right, you had made me walk on fire, so I believed in you, like literally, right? So and then I came to that workshop and I attended it, and something shifted in me, and I think after that, year on year, the number of times you had the session, I think I was there.
Yeah, you've attended so many law of attraction sessions.
I have attended so many law of attraction sessions. And I think even today, if I attended with you, I will learn something new again and again and again. It's something that, I cannot, or one cannot learn in that one session. You can keep going back to it and get more, keep going back to it and get more.
Perfect.
So I think I have known both of you all for like more than a decade now. And I think I keep coming back.
Yes. So those of you who are listening to her today, as she said, she knows us more than a decade, and it's remarkable what she said. She's attended the Law of Attraction course with us again and again and again. So everyone write this in the chat window. Repetition is necessary for learning. You just by doing that course or Law of Attraction, even the basic Law of Attraction course, saying you've done it once, trust me, you've not done it, right, Alia? You have to do it again and again and again. There's so much learning in the basic course itself. Perfect. So now let's start with the question about how did you join Platinum and why?
I joined Platinum. So like I said, Mitesh, that was just one thing that I have been following, and I've attended your workshops again and again and again. I think in 2019, you had a very amazing workshop that was Design Your Destiny. And you had that at your home, right? It was a 2-day workshop. And there were so many things, right? You made us write the vision of our life, the mission of our life, the values, and there's so much, And so that was just like a peep into what I would get, if I would be learning and, learning with you and getting coached by you. That happened, and just immediately I attracted my miracle baby that I've shared as one of my success stories. And but that happened in the lockdown. It had its own challenges. The pregnancy had its own challenges and all that. And like I said, whenever I'm in problem, generally the child directly runs to the parents, right? So I run to parents and Mitesh Indu. So, that's the relationship I have with Mitesh and Indu. So I run to parents at one hand, and the second hand is, Mitesh and Indu. So, so I think Indu had called me to congratulate me, and I was down. I had not slept for 6 days after I got my son home, and she's like, "You don't sound good. Why don't you talk to Mitesh?" And then I spoke to you, and that was in June 2020. My son was born somewhere, mid May 20th May, right? And that's how it started. And I think my coaching started then. And just immediately next month, you had launched
Yes,
Platinum.
just launched Platinum that time.
Just launched Platinum, and I didn't even think, and you just said, "Alia, come," and I said, "Yes, I trust you, Mitesh. I'm coming."
Awesome. Super.
And
So
I was the
everyone, you should know what she's talking about. The reason she said miracle baby, because her wonderful son, Ayan, is literally a miracle baby. She used magic to literally create that baby. So everyone, please type in congratulations for a miracle baby in the chat window. And we'll start now with the question of, so once you join Platinum, I think from now on, you take over about how was your journey from there in terms of your health, your relationship, your career, your money, how each area transformed and why?
Right. So I'll start first because we spoke about the baby and pregnancy and lockdown. I think I'll touch that because it was in lockdown, and it just, Corona was something that we didn't know how it would impact and what it would be. It was the first lockdown, which was the toughest, right?
Mhm.
And my parents were also not with me in the hospital. They couldn't be. The rules were
Lockdown
like that.
situation. Yeah, that's true.
Lockdown situation. There's a lot of anxiety which had brought me into depression. Generally, postpartum depression is something, which is normal, but in my case, it was there. It was very evident, and it was written on a piece of paper that,
Hmm.
by the doctor, that, you are depressed right now, and they had written some tablets and all, and I was nursing. I didn't want to go through that, and then I said, like, okay, I'm not taking them
Yeah.
again. This is what I did. I would not recommend everybody to do that, but this is what I did. I called again Indu and Mitesh, and I got into those coaching sessions with you, right?
Hmm.
And I took those steps, and I cured my depression within 1 month
Wow.
with zero medicines.
Amazing. That's your willpower. That is amazing. Everyone type in happy magician for Alia because it's important to just focus on being happy, not just about making money and being successful. People underestimate happiness, right? Sometimes. And this is so critical to focus on. So, very proud that you were able to take control of that emotion in just a month. Amazing. What was the biggest thing that helped you regain control, cure that depression, bring your happiness back?
I think, Mitesh, you're just making me realize who I am. You knew me as your student for so many years, right? You just tapped into, and you switched on that button which was off because of whatever depression or whatever it was, and you
Mhm.
just made me realize who you are, Alia. What you have achieved so far. Look how far you have gone. How far you have come, and look at what you have right now. This is Didn't you want all of this? Like, if you wanted all of this, then why are you depressed now? And then those tools that you gave me, right? It would not be possible without those tools, right? With this daily catch up with Indu and all of that. It was a journey, and I was literally handheld in that entire 1 month of coping out of it.
So, people who are watching you right now and they're learning something about how you came out of depression. So, when you said you learned something about yourself, you realized who you truly are, share a little about that with people so that anybody here who's going through this kind of a depression right now can learn something from you, can probably get inspired. And maybe in that 1 minute sharing, sometimes your energy gets transferred to them.
See, we all know who we are as a person, right? I'm a very cheerful, bubbly person, and you also know that who you are as a person. What is your story? What is that motivator for you, right? For me, it's my family, the love and connections, right? Followed by success, growth, of course, all of that, right? So just remember who you are if you're in a situation like that, and get help, right? Get coached at the right time. Just seek out, speak about it. Don't hide. A lot of time, people hide. The first thing I think I had done was acknowledged that I have a problem, and I spoke about it openly.
Very
And
good.
there were cousins who said, "Oh, no, no, this is not possible. It's what you're talking. There's nothing like that." I'm like, "No, it's not true. You need to talk about mental health, and there's nothing to be ashamed about it. You
Yeah.
know, just like if your stomach is paining, your stomach is paining, and you talk about your stomach is paining, and you do things to solve that issue. So if you are not in the right mental health, then you will know if you're not, because
Yes.
you know who you are, right? And if you're not, then please reach out, talk to people, seek help, and it
Right.
is doable.
I think that's a very practical learning. Everyone, please type in the chat window, open up, acknowledge the problem, open up, talk to someone, and don't treat it like a disease. It's exactly what you said, Alia, such a good metaphor. If you've got a stomach ache, you don't hide it. You go to a doctor, you tell your mother, you tell your friend about it, talk about it. Don't feel bad if you're going through depression. Don't feel bad if you're going through some kind of an emotional illness or a feeling down in your life. Just go out, talk to somebody, and take care of it. Because what she said, if you realize who you are, everyone type in the chat window, realize who I am. And at the core, who you truly are, I think I strongly believe each person here is God at the energy level. And if you truly realize that, it's absolutely fine to even feel low once in a while and open up and ask for help. Wonderful, Alia. Thank you so much for that sharing for a lot of people here in the chat window. So now tell us, after that, how did your health pick up going from that story?
Oh, that 1 month I was out of my depression. My family members were so happy. I was enjoying my motherhood. You know,
That's
I
the
was
important
actually
part.
started enjoying. I started spending quality time with my son, and then I was actually able to do the right things as a parent that I'm supposed to do. So
Wow.
that was about that. Then so many miracles even in the health area. Like I reversed my gestational diabetes as well.
Ah,
Uh,
yes, I forgot about that.
yeah.
The reverse diabetes. Yes.
Yes, I reversed my diabetes as well, and so many more. Just these are few which I can share right now. So that is about the health area. Now, if I can talk a little bit about the wealth area, I think in law of attraction, by law of attraction, Mitesh, I already knew about HCRM goals, right?
Mhm.
But I never knew about the wealth frequency.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the money belief system. I
Mhm.
didn't know the PMDMSM systems, right?
Mhm.
In that course, so much gets exposed,
Yeah.
you know, what you do, how you do, what are your core belief systems about money, which are really not good or bad, but it is somewhere, you pick it up, as
Mhm.
you grow, you pick it up.
Correct.
And you don't even know those are creating your abundance blocks. So I think the biggest learning for me through the wealth mastery in the platinum course was realizing my blocks and then working towards them and releasing them. And some of the beautiful results that I think I want to share with the group is we have constant, I have consciously started investing, learning more about stocks. I
Mhm.
think I have so many sources, passive sources of income now, which was not there earlier. And there are plans for more as well. And I've shared it earlier with Mitesh and Indu as well. And I'm almost very close to becoming debt free. I think by the end of this financial year, I will be debt free.
Wow, amazing. Everyone type in congratulations for FF, financial freedom. This is amazing. Multiple sources of income, financial freedom happening. Super. And what was the biggest learning for you in the area of money? If you had to kind of something that people can take away from you here today,
Something that you can take away. Money
something
is
you
good.
practiced that really helped you grow your finances.
Money is good. Money is healthy.
Hmm.
Money is not the source of all evil. Money is, you respect money. And initially, I thought that was one of my limiting belief, which I can share here openly is, more money, more stress, which I flipped it and I changed it to more money, more comfort. And believe me, I have been attracting money. And I have something huge and big that we have attracted. I just cannot share it yet. I have attracted one of my big dream. It's a big thing.
Yeah, that's what's leading you to your financial freedom also. That's
Yes.
amazing. I loved what you said. Everyone type in more money, more comfort, not more money, more stress. Change that limiting belief, because if you start changing your limiting beliefs and you make it empowering beliefs in the area of money, you'll be surprised how money comes, right? Like Alia, in your case, you can probably tell people that some of these results that you're getting, you didn't even like, I don't think you created exactly saying the money will come from here, then here, then here, then here. I think you just created that end result and opened up that belief system, and then magic just started happening, right?
I can share immediately, like, in that 1 week, the week that where we did, switching the limiting belief to empowering belief of money. And I think I'd made those printouts. I have this habit of, I learn something, I take those printouts, stick it in my house wherever I see it. And I think in 1 week, I got a tax refund. I got one lump sum amount from somewhere. I cannot disclose it. And not only me, my husband also attracted it.
Wow.
That was just within 1 week.
Amazing. So, look, guys, magic can happen from anywhere. The idea is to focus on the end result of magic. Perfect. So I think one more important learning everyone should type in the chat window is print everything you learn. Print everything you learn so you can really see it around you. And the more it goes to your subconscious, the more you practice it. So that's a wonderful learning, Alia. So that's your money area. How has your relationship got affected with yourself, with your husband, with your son, with your family?
I think, as a person, like I said in the beginning of the call as well, right, you need to do the value sequencing as a course, as a platinum. If you don't do that, it's a miss. It's so important, it's so profound. And I think has, that is like the baseline for all the decisions I take in
Yeah.
any area of my life, right? And the topmost is love and connection. So the relationship and the quality of relationships I have with myself,
Mm.
with my family, with my spouse, with my kid, and the people who really, really matter a lot, it has just gone up drastically.
Wow. Amazing.
Gone up
So those of
drastically.
you confused about what she's talking about, so values is one of our lessons in Platinum is that deep within we all value 6 things in life, right? And we call them things like love and connection. We call them things like comfort, importance. So there are about 6 values that we need them in our life. And when these needs are goofed up in sequence, and when our needs don't match our priorities or our goals, it all gets goofed up in life. And I remember when I and Alia spoke about this for the first time, and we did this exercise for the first time, the values were there, but they were not matching the goals, if you remember, right?
They were
And
not.
then, yeah, so we started matching consciously those values, those needs with those wants and desires. And how fast did you see changes with that?
People will not believe if I say that, but it works as fast as 2 weeks.
Yeah, actually. I
It
remember you
works
called me
as
2 weeks, they're already getting results.
it works as fast as 2 weeks. But again, you have to keep looking at it. Like I have automated a lot of LOA practices, Mitesh, whenever you teach them, right? I create those voice recordings. Like I said, there's a wall in my house. I get up and my eyes open to that wall, and that wall is my vision board wall.
Wow.
It has my values, it has, my life mission, it has, all my HCRM goals with affirmation. So I wake up to that and I sleep to that.
Wow, amazing. You have a proper law of attraction wall at home. Everyone type in LOA wall. You should have a LOA wall at home. I think I should also consider that. Wonderful idea. Super. So as you know, Alia, today evening we have this introduction of telling people what exactly platinum is. And there are a couple of things I want to ask you. One is from a women's point of view. A lot of people say, I don't have the time for learning something like platinum, these life skills, and I don't have the money for it. What would you tell those people, especially the women out there who spend so much on their family, but when it comes to spending on themselves, a lot of women shy away, because I've seen especially women sacrifice a lot for their family. But when it comes to themselves, they don't invest in themselves. Like even now, someone just joined Platinum last week, and I remember she invested in Platinum, but she's feeling so guilty about that. Oh, but I could have invested this money for my daughter's education or for my husband. But instead, she was feeling like, did I do the right thing by investing so much on myself? What would you say to those people about it?
I would just say one thing. I have attended Platinum and I have been practicing following LOA like for I don't know how many years now, right? And I don't think my husband really comes for all the sessions. He just does not. He's like, you learn, you do, I will follow, right? If one person of the family also learns it and does it and implements it, entire family benefits. Point number one. Point number two, I have attracted 10 years of success in 1 year. So can you. So please do not feel that this is an investment. I'll be very honest with you. I think the amount that I've invested in with Mitesh and Indu, I have got 100 times and beyond. And he already knows the details about it. So please, it's like an investment which you'll not see returns in money. Probably you can also see it in money, but you'll see it in the quality of your life, of your HCRM, that's your health, career, relationship, and money. And that's going to stay with you because I think Platinum is just not a 1 year course or a 6 months course. And believe me, even today, even if I know Indu and Mitesh for such a long time and I have all these automations of my LOA practices going on, just last to last Sunday, I went and I had a question and I asked him, he's like, Alia, basic. I'm like, yeah, I forgot. You know?
Yeah, that
So
constant learning matters for lifetime.
constant, and it's a lifetime thing. It's a lifetime investment. And if you can get, 10 years success in 1 year, imagine you keep repeating that for year and year and year and year. I don't know where we are going to go. I think we'll go places.
Amazing. So some of you probably don't know, in Platinum course, we always say it's all about learning your life skills in such a way that you could achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. Because if you really observe, a lot of us are stuck in our life for the last 5 years and 10 years, only because we are missing certain life skills. And the moment you upgrade these life skills in platinum, one of the promises we give in platinum is being able to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. That's what Alia is talking about. Is that really practical, Alia? Do you think people can really do that?
I'm like literally my smile is going outside, the frame also. Uh, I'm a living proof. And if you, just ping me anytime. If you join the platinum family, just ping me anytime. I'll be happy to, catch up and for a coffee with you and share all the details.
That's nice of you. Super. So with that, everyone, please type in thank you, Alia, for sharing that inspiration with us, because it's so important for all of us to see living proof of people like you, Alia, who've practiced, who've gone from, being able to openly share on live YouTube saying, I was going through depression and today I'm a happy mother, I'm a happy wife. I think it's so important to learn from these stories, because otherwise people hide these things. So important to realize that your investments, your money beliefs can be changed, right? Your relationships can go to the next level. You're able to really talk about achieving 10 years of success in 1 year. That is just amazing. And reached financial freedom with all of this in just last 1.5 years or so with platinum. Just amazing. Congratulations, Alia. And I look forward to interviewing you one more time next year. And let's
Yes.
talk about, what you said, 10 years of success one more time in 1 year.
Yes.
I never thought of that, but let's do it again next year.
Yes. I think I'll prove it that,
Yes. Looking
we
forward
can
to
do
it.
it. Yes.
Absolutely. Congratulations again. And everyone, in case you want to attend this webinar on what really is platinum, what do we teach in platinum? Why do we say you can achieve 10 years of success in 1 year? What's the secret behind it? You want to learn the details about all of that? See me today evening. The registration link is right over here, miteshkhatri.com/platinum. And that's where we'll show you how do you really achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. Any last words you want to say to people before we leave, Alia?
Don't wait. Just sign up.
All right. Thank you, Alia. Take care. It's a pleasure talking to you here live on YouTube. I'd never even thought we could have done this, right? A few years ago when we started as friends and learning, it was amazing. And that is why it's such a joy to now see you growing to the level that you have, and that confidence, the financial freedom that you've reached. Just amazing. Very, very proud of you. Thank you for being here and inspiring everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone. See you in the evening at 6:30.